today we have with us the wonderful operations and HR manager here at DCAT, Ginny Ahearn. Hello, Ginny. How are you?
Hi, Gayla. How are you?
Great. Glad to have you with us here today. You have been executive producing a magical show here on DCAT for several years. Right now it is The Novel Idea. And can you tell us about that? Because you have some great authors that come here to the studio.
Yeah, A Novel Idea. Well, it started with the previous show was on Off the Shelf, as you know, and unfortunately, Veronica Andrews, who's the host, passed away. So I retired the show, and about a year later, I started A Novel Idea. And it's about authors who come to the show. Our host, Noelle Bach, and she interviews them about their latest book. And Noelle, like, I don't know if you know, but Noelle is the director at the Danvers Library. So she's in a world of books and authors, so she's great.
She is.
Great, yeah.
But there is a lot of work that goes behind the scenes to get those authors. So I see you in here, you're typing away, you're researching, you're doing all the magic to get those authors. Tell us a little bit of what it takes to get one of them on your show.
There's, different venues. Sometimes some authors call from the past show on Off the Shelf, and they say, "Hey, I got a new book. Can I come on?" I says, "Yeah, sure." And then Noelle, she knows a lot of authors. She's had some, but mostly I go online at the Harvard Coop, Barnes and Nobles, Boston Public Library, where they're touring, and they want to get the word out, so they're excited about being on the show.
It's very exciting. You've had some famous authors come here. Hank Phillippe Ryan.
Yeah, she was great. She is not afraid to be on TV, as you know, and she was also the nicest person, and she really, her and Noelle got along great, and she actually gave her a big shout out and said that she just loved the way she interviewed, and she was shocked that it was the first year that Noelle's ever done this. So
I want you to know, as an author, how happy you're making me just sitting here listening to how you understood this book. I mean, that you understand the structure, you understand how it goes, you understand the theme, you understand the characters, and that's really nice. Thank you.
So who else have you had that has really resonated with you and stayed with you that you've had on the show?
The very first one was a memoir, and she wrote about her growing up in Gloucester, actually. And it was pretty intense. She had a very unstable mother. There was a lot of drug addiction in the family. There was abuse also, but she overcame that, and she became a lawyer. And she works right now in Salem. So it was interesting listening to her. We've had we had one, a friend that Noelle found, and his name was Raj Tani. He was just great. It was a book based on his life in a way.
And I'm pretty sure, wasn't it, I think it was this past year that Noelle received the Onion Award for Best Host?
Yes, she did.
Correct?
Yes, she did.
So exciting.
She was so proud, and she really deserves it. She was great.
Well, it's great, and it's great to see the two of you work together because you're a dynamic team. So, And when's the next episode going to be? April? Or
next week.
Next week? Can you give us a tease?
Who it is?
Yeah, the name of the book?
It's called Such Charming Liars.
Oh.
And it's from Karen McManus. She's great. She's a New York Times bestseller,
Wow.
young adult. In fact, her first book, Pretty Little Liars, they made a series.
Yes. And she's coming.
Yeah.
Wow. See, that is exciting.
Yeah. So she's written a lot of books, and we actually had her previously on Off the Shelf, and she was actually the last guest.
Oh.
Out of 150 authors.
Oh.
So it'll be nice to see her again.
Absolutely.
It's like a new beginning.
A new beginning. That's beautiful. I like that.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Ginny, for spending some time with us today and telling us about the show that you are the producer of here at DCAT, and so everybody can watch it. It's very exciting, and we'll have a new author next month, and it just continues to grow. So thank you so much,
Thanks
Ginny.
for having me.
Absolutely. And make sure you join us next time, probably next week, on Danvers Daily. Take care, Danvers.